Just got out of the State Theater for the world premiere of Kill Me at South by Southwest Film Festival. One of the best things to come into a film festival is hearing an original synopsis with a plot that takes you somewhere you have never heard of before. All said. With this being a high anticipated release, as you probably tell, Charlie Day is found in a situation where he wakes up in a bathtub with his wrist slit and is convinced that he is not affiliated with his own murder. On the phone that night, he met a 911 operator, and with her help, he hopes to solve the crime of the whodunit to his unsuccessful ending of his life. Now, I know I'm like using all these words and not actually saying what it is. It's because I feel like YouTube will come after me. But the movie, to my greatest relief, is an absolute blast. Charlie Day does a phenomenal job, and he is able to be very dramatic, scared, and act as in a way that nobody believes him, trusts him, and his family doesn't want to hear him say all these things because they don't trust him because of earlier attempts he's had in his life and his struggle with depression. Due to no avail, he tries to attempt to solve his murder. He plays detective, and you get a lot of great moments of comedy with this amateur pretend, just like, I have to do this in order to prove my innocence, and I don't know really where to start, but I got my own brain, and I'm hoping it helps me. And you get a lot of great moments of that comedy sprinkled in, and some really dark comedy. And the serious side, which definitely won me over in the end by this movie, that is sprinkled all over, and it's the depression that kills. Giancarlo Esposito as the therapist that Charlie sees is really good. I felt his role immediately during the transformation into this character, and in the Q&A afterwards confirmed that he really was into this role from struggling with a similar thing that was happening in his family, and how he was really down to express himself there a bit and find a line between how his character acts and delivering a message in the way towards audiences that this thing is real and not a lot of people talk about it in movies, and it needs to be talked about more. The murder mystery side of the film is pretty engaging. It keeps you constantly guessing with a very enlightened, happy Charlie Day. And by the end, I was definitely feeling satisfied with the outcome when I felt like it was going to start going downhill. Thankfully, it saved itself and kept itself realistic to not do that. It only made the message stronger. It only made the sense of direction and stability much more better, much more grand. The more impressive for a directorial debut. I don't know the name of the director. I'll leave his name right here. But yes, once Kill Me releases, once it gets distribution, I'll be saying, check this out. I know it's by XYZ Films, but yeah, that's all about it now. It is a really good watch, a really good mystery, and fun editing, hiding sights of FBI shows and movies. It feels like it gets ever too moody and dark, but never too purposely satire or insensitive in any stretch of the movie. It's just something you need to watch. Something really fun, but something also serious. I think it'll work for a lot of people.